You got a hand job at the nail salon.
I got my nails did. So she grabs my arm, my hand forward, and starts putting...
Come here.
Yeah, like that. And she grabs the green Vaseline. So she grabs my hand and my arm and starts jerking off.
Oh.
Yeah, my hair. And she's beating me off. And I'm sitting there going, get fucking thrown around. And I was like... And then she goes, are you finished? And I went...
G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mum and Dad Show, episode 83. I hope you're well. We're tired.
We're sweaty.
We're sweaty. It's hot. And the boy was up at 5 a.m. Very bad. Very
It's
sad.
hard.
I tell you what.
Little man.
I went out and I mowed the grass like a good husband.
Dab that sweat off
Sweating
you.
up the joint. Absolutely outrageous.
You did a marvellous job.
Immaculate.
Very
After we
nice.
spent the morning in the wilderness, we went to a place called Blackbutt.
Took our boy to the bush.
A bit racist, actually.
Is it?
African-American butt.
Yes.
It's a reserve with lots of little animals, and we saw koalas and emus, and what else did we saw? We saw a big lizard. Wallabies.
The wallaby was the
What
highlight.
was that big lizard called? It was
Goanna.
something- No, it was the big fat black one. Looked like a BBC.
Oh,
Some type of thing.
A-
It had a funny name. If you let me know, it's some sort of
Yes.
thing. Let me know in the comment section down below. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all been happening this week all over the world. There's lots of things to cover, lots of things to talk about. The Pope's nearly dead.
There's
He might be all right by the time this goes out, but he was in critical condition all week.
Thank God.
And thoughts and prayers were with him.
I'm sure he's got enough. I'm not giving him mine.
Well, isn't he the closest to God on
I'm gonna-
earth?
I'm
Couldn't
gonna
he just
keep-
reach out and go, "Hey, bro, can you fucking fix me?" That's outrageous.
I'm keeping my prayers to myself.
Oh, mate, like if you are the Lord's, servant here on earth, if you're the one step between everyone on earth and the Lord, wouldn't you think you could just send him a text and say, "Bro, I got double fucking pneumonia. Can you suck that shit out of me, please?"
Fucking it.
Just for Christ's sake.
Some ivermectin.
Give him some ivermectin. Give him some horse paste. Give him something.
Wait, how old is the Pope?
1,000.
Like, he's pretty old. He's
One,
like Dumbledore age.
He's 1,000.
Yeah, okay. Time for the new one.
Time to bring. Who would you put as Pope?
Someone black.
A black Pope.
A black Pope will be next.
Like not Kamala.
She can't be a Pope.
What's
She
old
can't work at fucking Walmart.
What was old Nate's
Woolies.
name who said, "Hey Drake, I hear you like him young"?
Kendrick
Kendrick.
Lamar.
I don't know why I said Kamala.
Kendrick
Kamala.
Lamar can be the Pope.
I tell you what, Dickie, we've had a lot going on this week. Let me tell you this, but you said something to me that I found absolutely deplorable.
Oh,
And I need to bring it up for the people because the people need to know.
oh dear.
I may or may not have hinted at you that I would like to get a Harley.
Oh,
I've been
God.
saying this for a long time. I'd like to get a bike. Dickie has put a foot down. The feet are down. The foot is down. The Crocs are up, and they went down, and they slammed on the ground. Dickie said no. No dice, Butterfield. And you said to me, and I quote, I wrote it down, you said, "Puh, you're getting a prostitute before you get a bike."
I stand by what I said.
I don't want a prostitute.
Well, you're not having a bike. You can't be trusted
Why?
because you'll go too fast on it. And when I worked as a pharmacy assistant, one of the greatest jobs in the world. Not
Back in
really.
your youth.
Back in my youth, every second prick that came in fell off a bike or someone ran into their motorbike or whatever it is. I know it's a great sport. Don't come at me. But
A great sport.
yeah, it is a great sport.
Motorbikes.
That's a sport, isn't it?
Well, it depends what you're doing with it. If you're racing, yeah. But if
Yeah.
you're just gallivanting.
If you just
Or are you talking about dirt bikes doing jumps and shit? Ah, fair enough.
But there were road bikes too, but people were
Yep.
always getting injured on bikes, so it's given me a little bit of a
Complex?
little bit. I'm just like, no, I don't want my beautiful man, going around on a bike and Addy and no.
Not feeling it.
No. Unless it was your lifelong dream, which it hasn't been. It's just your latest. First
Well,
it was a ride on.
I still need a ride
We
on.
need to get a ride on. Get a ride on then.
Yeah, but it's like $6
Get
grand.
a prosy, get a ride on.
I don't want a
Get
prosy
out
on a
of here.
ride on.
Hey,
I don't think prostitutes are good looking.
not here.
I know there's a lot of chicks on
Probably in Amsterdam they are.
on TikTok. They make out this big thing about their sex workers and their prostitutes, and they go out and see clients because that's what an escort is, right? We know someone from that we know. We know
Do
someone
we?
that we know. Yeah, sort of. You know, I'll tell you later.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And she's an escort allegedly.
Yep.
But that people play that up like they're not prostitutes.
So it's better because you're getting paid more to.
Well, isn't an escort someone that doesn't necessarily have sex with them, but if they do have sex with them, they get paid more?
Please. You're sucking dick and you're getting a kebab afterwards or a fancy dinner.
Or a Fanta.
Or a Fanta. I think that an escort's just they think it's a more classy way of saying that you're having sex for money.
I think...
You do you, but it is funny.
If I was going to be a prostitute, a gigolo, a male prostitute...
I'd like to be a madam. Go on.
I'd call myself Butterfield Big Balls.
Oh,
Or
God.
Butterfield Hairy Balls.
I like big balls.
Big balls. Dickie does like big balls.
That's very funny.
I'm Claire and I like big balls.
I like big balls.
What's the equivalent of big balls on a woman?
Big bosoms.
Yeah, but boobs and balls aren't equal.
They've been done, haven't they?
No, but they're not equal. Because like dudes will fight wars for boobs. No one gives a shit about balls.
No.
I
think we like men in spite of your balls. Speaking of balls, if you have been watching Married at First Sight, which we haven't as much, it's just not as good.
Married at First Sight being the TV show, it's quite popular all around the world,
yes,
but mainly
UK
in Australia.
Loves it.
The UK loves it. America's starting to get into it, but mainly United Kingdom and Australia. Yes, go on. Balls.
There's a guy on there, massive dickhead, which
What's
made
his
me
name?
think,
The Frenchman.
I think his name's Paul.
Paul. I think
And he
it is
doesn't
Paul.
look like a Paul, so I
And
imagine
he's
Paul's
30.
nice.
And I was watching it going, he's 30. And then I thought, fuck, I'm 31. Oh, no.
Oh, we're all getting old.
You're 30 this
But-
year, you old codger. You old bitch.
I knew you were going to say that. But we're not punching drywall.
Now actually,
Allegedly.
I'd like to just jump in, Claire. It wasn't drywall, allegedly. It was a door,
Actually,
allegedly.
we don't have to say allegedly. Fuck him. He said it.
He admitted to it, right?
Yeah. He punched a door.
He said he
Fuck
punched
your
a door.
allegedly.
So he got really... This is this big fucking... He's got... Not only does he have tattoos everywhere... Like, I got tattoos.
He's a fuckwit.
I got tattoos with me dog. me dogs. But... Nothing wrong with tattoos. But he's got tattoos on his
They're
hands
shit
and
tattoos.
shit. And not even like the cool tattoos on his hands.
They're flash tattoo. They're like little barley
got a little
tattoos that white
paragraph.
girls get. Yeah.
He's got 2 paragraphs on the front of his hands. Looks fucking stupid.
B, C, D, E, V, B.
Yes.
And he's pretending to be fucking French, by the way.
So I think he lived
Yeah.
in France. France.
Went to Kentucky, did he?
He lived there for a couple of years, like until he was like 3, and then he came over to Australia, and now he talks like this. Yeah, fucking yeah, bonjour. Like throws in a couple of bonjours and messieurs and all that shit.
Producer Connor will put a photo up of this wanker.
This is what he looks like. He was on. You know who he was on? He was on fucking
Your mate.
My mate.
He's
What's
really
his
nice.
Fucking name, Mr. Sick.
Mm-hmm.
On
Very funny.
on Instagram.
Insert the clip, please.
And he ran into him.
Will I
And-
look like you if I eat acai bowls?
Yeah, he was talking about, oh, you may know me from a show.
Oh, you'll see me
You
soon, bras on a
see me soon
show.
on a show, all that shit. Anyway, so he had this big argument with his missus about, what was it about, apparently?
Well, apparently, and this is off this maths gossip page that I do
They
have
go
a
off
look at.
all year, don't they?
There are.
Well, not all year, but
tell you what,
throughout the show, but not all year.
There
Yes.
is some heinous bullying on that page.
Mm.
Like proper. Anyway, he allegedly had the poos because Old Love that he's dating on the show will put her photo up here. I don't know any of their names. None of them are interesting enough.
This season
She has
sucks.
good eyebrows. She has great eyebrows.
The best.
Great eyebrows. Yeah, she apparently has had a lot of sexual partners, which is none of our business, by
I think
the
it is
way.
our business. If she's going to talk about it on TV, it is definitely our business.
I don't even know if she did talk about it on TV. It was in their little
Well, how did
pull
she
a
find it?
question out of a fucking hat.
Oh, so she told him how many
She
sexual
told him, and
partners
he
she had.
hit the shit and was like, "No, I'm the only scrotum for you. Me and my tattoos."
You can touch my scrotum, baby. You can kiss away the pain. I will punch a little door. Can you tell I'm a Frenchman?
I think you deep down want to be a singer.
I'd love to be a
He
singer.
breaks into song a lot,
and
and you always do a singing act in your comedy specials.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I did.
No, you do.
Uh,
Every single year there's a singing bit, and I'm like, I think he wants
Maybe
to
I
be a
need to
little
do a
rock
new
star.
singing bit. Well,
I think
I
you
like
do.
to, when I sing, I like to really contract my abdominals into my diaphragm.
Fuck off.
Oh!
All right. Moving along.
Yeah, move it along, all right. Yeah, so he punched a drywall. No, punched a door.
Whatever. He punched something. It wasn't her. Will she be next? Find out next week.
On maths.
DV isn't funny. Domestic violence isn't funny. That guy's a
Unless
piece
you
of
do
shit.
it with like a funny Benny Hill backing track.
Oh my god. He should be thrown off the show. No, it's a serious thing.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Stop.
Stop it.
Spelliarmus.
Yes. He should be thrown off the show, though.
That's what we both sort of agreed on last night. If he's going to get in an argument, and he's like, I'm sure there's some guys out here who punched some drywall and stuff before. Hey guys, hope you're doing better.
Hope you heal.
You should never, if you're in an argument with your bride, your partner, male or female, and you punch something because you're so angry with each other, you need to get out of that relationship. You need to get away from that person. If you're that person, you need to get away from that person and sort your shit out, okay? In saying that, I realised that I did something that may or may not have been considered domestic violence.
Don't say it on the internet. Are you
That's right.
crazy?
I couldn't start the whippersnipper
Oh my god.
a few weeks ago, and I allegedly threw it. Not at you, not anywhere near you.
No,
You're inside.
I saw it from inside.
But I launched that motherfucker.
And I was like, oh god, he's finally lost it.
Okay, this whippersnipper sucks balls. And we've just got a notification that someone's at our front door. I should check who it is, because last time that happened and we were on the show,
There's been some weird shit
that
happening.
lady got arrested at the front of our
Yes.
house.
Who
So
was
we
it?
should probably check it.
I get very anxious when people come to the front door.
6 minutes later, it was the postman.
Oh, thank you for
Hello,
your
postman.
service.
So yeah, I you probably saw me.
I did.
Well, okay, and
I
this
was
is
terrified.
he should have been.
I
I
wasn't.
launched it in the opposite direction of the house. This thing had given me grief for the longest period of time.
And we tried to get it fixed, and
They
the guy
said
wouldn't fix it.
So it was a still whippersnipper.
Yeah.
Still, STHIL.
And it's still fucked.
And it's still the bane of my existence. No, actually, I put
You
it out the
poor
front.
darling.
An old dude took it. And then he
Amen
left
to
the
that.
thing in my letterbox and said, hey, if
Oh,
you weren't
yeah,
meaning to
that
throw
was
this
sweet.
out, give me a call, which was very nice. Anyway, it stopped starting.
Mm-hmm.
It stopped starting. And they said it's got water in the fuel.
Don't you hate it?
But I bought the fuel from Still, pre-mixed. It's a fucking conspiracy. So I bought a Honda because the guy at Bunnings who we like gave us a free hat for Addy.
So we'll buy anything
And
off
so I
him.
bought a $600 fucking whippersnipper from him
Amen.
for that free hat. And a free little toy forklift.
Lifter. Yes.
Yes, lifter.
Lifter.
And we were very happy with that. Anyway, so that was my, I guess, domestic violence. But I grew up in a house of domestic violence. My mum once accidentally dropped a long serrated knife that she was cutting up lasagna with. Well, she didn't mean to do it. But
That's what they all say.
she was cutting the lasagna, put the knife next to it. I was standing next to her. She moved the tray and it fell into my foot, and then we both screamed.
That would have scared her.
It fucking scared me. There was
Yeah.
a knife at my foot. But yeah, no, it was a rough house.
Actually, I have a domestic violence story.
Uh-oh.
Comment yours down below if you want to, like,
Do you want to win a book?
it's bad. There's a lot of
Are we
bad
talking
shit.
pretend domestic violence?
How do I word this without this getting clipped badly? I'm making a funny. I don't mean this. Domestic violence is heinous. It's all fucked. Fuck you if you do it.
Well, you and I won't go into too much detail, but you dated someone who
Mate.
hit walls.
Steering wheels, walls, and I threw his Xbox out a window, so I won the war.
Good.
Amen. Anyway, wait, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I was in year 2, and this kid...
TV starts early.
Oh, it did. It did.
Oh, you're talking about your
Generation.
your kicking.
Oh, I am. Where's Dana? Sign me up.
Little Dicky.
This little prick. I'm going to name him. His name was and he was heinous. And he was picking on me something shocking. And I just started Taekwondo.
Oh.
Got me yellow belt a few years later and then quit. Anyway.
He's picking on you.
And he was fucking with me. It's been a little
Picking
arsehole.
on a girl.
Yeah, big tough man. I
What a
towered
tough guy.
over him.
Good.
So I gave him a
Fuckwit.
huge kick right in the dick. And I went, hey-ya, big oos.
You kicked him in the dick.
Yeah, I didn't even mean to. I just did. And then blood just starts going all through his pants and he screams and I went, I've got him! And then I'm like,
my God.
oh! And I was like, oh no, he's hurt!
How old were you?
Year 2?
So you're like 8, 6. No, 7.
I'd had enough.
You're 7 years old and you kicked this boy in
And
the dick.
I probably saved a woman by doing it because he probably would want to be bullying and bashing chicks now. But now he has no testicles. Girls in particular, we need to be doing martial arts.
Yeah, I think if you have a young girl and she's not doing martial arts, you are doing her a disservice.
She can
Because
do dancing.
Yeah,
she
she
can
can
do
do
it
both.
all. But get her into jiu-jitsu or taekwondo, boxing,
Something.
whatever.
Because if you don't, you're doing her a disservice. And you can say
Get your boys in too.
Definitely get the boys in. But you can say all day that, men shouldn't attack women, men shouldn't. But they're going to.
They're going to.
So,
Assholes are going to. Is it right? Is it?
Nope.
No, it's horrible.
Awful.
Awful. But how do you stop it? We have all these things happening. Bad people are going to be bad people. So unfortunately, we women need to protect ourselves. I think we should be allowed pepper spray, but no. No, just call the police and wait for them to not be allowed to do anything to help. And
You should have, the fact that women in Australia can't have pepper spray is
Fucking
I
joke.
think in Western Australia you can apply for it.
apply for it. Get real.
Surely there's a... Imagine, I wonder if this is a...
How many women have to die before they realise that dickhead guys are going to be dickheads and evil? And I don't care what all the little chat fields say about men need to change. They're not going to, bitch.
100%
They're not going to. The bad men will be bad men, just like the bad women will be bad women. And we need and have a right to protect ourselves.
I think the problem is most men, when they are bad, express them like proper bad. We're talking proper bad.
Evil.
Are often violent.
Yes.
And bad women may be violent in a different way, maybe not physically violent, but they're violent in the way they emotionally abuse their partner or their kids or whatever. Okay, so it is different, and the reason it's different is because of size, it's because of testosterone, it's because of all this shit. Now, unfortunately, that is not going to change. There is no chance that it will ever change.
I hope it gets better.
It would be lovely if it got better.
I really hope it gets better. But it doesn't look that way.
I don't think it
when
will.
you look at how many women are losing their lives. Like,
Well,
something has to change, and I think if
thankfully
we could defend ourselves.
It has actually gone down. If you look at the stats, the amount of crime against
Are
women...
you saying we need to bump up the numbers?
I think I need to start throwing still whippersnippers a little bit further.
Jesus
Watch
Christ.
out, Diggy. I am the javelin champ.
Oh my God.
And by the way, just for the record, just in case anyone tries to dissect all this,
Oh, here we
when
go.
I say I threw the whippersnipper, I just fucking went, "Nyeh," and
It's
cracked
very
it.
funny.
Like I used to crack these shits when I was playing PlayStation when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And you die.
That's how it starts.
Yeah,
We need to stop men gaming.
I agree.
That's what's making them fucking snap.
I was a little church boy, and then I started playing Grand Theft Auto. I killed a
Ooh.
prostitute.
On the game.
On the game. And in real life.
Jesus Christ.
You know
We're not
who
going
you
to
are.
get money for this podcast, are we?
No.
Fuck.
But yeah, I think they should kick the guy off
Your
the
foot's
show.
in front of the baby monitor. Please remove it. Thank you.
I think I should kill...
I beg your pardon.
I think they should kick off the guy from Maths who punched
Yes.
the drywall as a message to say that that is completely inappropriate.
But also, it's probably a fair sort of, I don't know, a fair show of what happens to women in real life with domestic violence. He's having nothing happen to him.
Now that guy,
Mm.
maybe he was telling the truth. Maybe he's never done that before. But that is a fucking
Oh,
allegedly.
Paul, put your Savage on and go to Taracash. Sit down and have a good hard look at yourself.
Yeah, Paul, fucking pull your head in. Now, Dickie, there's a lot of other things to get to. I wanted to just touch on the Marty Sheargold situation.
Who?
Yeah,
Oh, the radio dude.
I think he does
no
some
one listens
comedy
to
as well.
radio.
Anyway, it was
Not
on-
anymore, he doesn't.
Not anymore, he doesn't. He got sacked from his job because he said the Matildas were the soccer team. It was basically saying it was shit. He said, get some men on, let's watch some men's sport, which is a pretty gay thing to say, but that's fine. Do you think he should have been sacked?
No.
Why?
Well, I just think it's interesting he gets sacked, but footballers can go out and do what they do and they don't get sacked. They get a few weeks off and then go back to getting $700K a year.
Sure.
But some fat radio dude can't bag out some women and he gets fired.
And I think
As
I
a
was reading
woman,
some
I want to be treated the same. So if I was shit at a sport, I would like the guy to say you were shit, like they'd say that their footy club was shit.
apparently it was
Footy
like
team.
a really bad game.
Yeah, so fuck them. They deserved it.
Yeah. And I imagine that
I'd
Marty
say that about men
Sheargold
too.
wouldn't have said that last year when the Matildas were killing it.
Exactly. If it's shit, it's shit.
And
Doesn't
also,
matter what you've
apparently, for
got.
reading comments, he was talking mad shit about a cricket team recently, a men's cricket team.
See, that's fine, I reckon. If he was just bagging out
If he's
women the whole
bagging
time,
sports people.
then he's an asshole. Yes.
And so, should he have been sacked? No.
Sent off, maybe.
It was a weird thing to say, though. Like, he went pretty hard on it, and it wasn't overly humorous, but he was trying to be funny, I guess.
I felt
think
bad
so.
for him.
I think he was trying to be funny. But
We've all had that moment where you're trying to crack a funny and it just fucking fails miserably.
Fucking
I do
hello.
it all the time.
But he is a radio host, and he's known for doing humorous things. So, like, if that's what he does on a daily basis, then yeah, fine, cool, whatever. Say whatever you want, really. He said so.
If it's his radio show, can't he say whatever he wants as long as he's not hurting anyone?
So he said that it was shit. He said, let's get some men's sport on, and he said he'd rather drive a nail through the head of his penis. I think that's what he said. Anyway,
It's
he got
pretty
bleeped.
funny.
It's pretty fun. Like, the more I think about it, like, who gives a shit, ladies?
I
if you
just
can't
see that
deal
as
with
banter.
100%.
I think it's banter. It's spicy banter, and I feel like if Sam Kerr can get off the charges she had, can't this dude have a laugh?
Yeah, so Sam Kerr can call someone a white bastard.
That's what I mean.
And he can't, and old mate can't say I'd rather watch.
Play better.
What? Yeah, prove him
Like,
wrong.
fuck you.
Prove him wrong.
There's fucking people getting offended. If you were shit, you're shit.
100%. A lot of people have said they'd rather watch paint dry than watch me or shit in their
Exactly.
hands and clap
That was
than
my
go to.
comment.
So I think, ladies, if you want to play in the same fucking realm,
Don't get me wrong. Like, there are sexists out there. I just don't think that man was actually being derogatory. I think he was trying to be funny. He might have gone a bit
do you reckon
too
he's just
far.
trying to be outrageous?
I think he was just trying to be funny. I really do. And I think even if he hates women, like, he's working at a radio station, gals, so don't worry.
Yeah, you're playing
Like,
in the
who
fucking
gives a
Asian
shit?
Cup. Like,
Do you
go
reckon
for
the
it.
Matildas give a shit what some fat radio host said? I don't think
100%.
they do.
I don't think
They're
anyone
too busy
gives a shit
kissing
what Marty Sheargold says. I don't even know the
each
cunt.
other.
Oh, kissing each. Are
a
you
lesbian
suggesting that
joke.
most female? Why are most female soccer players
I have
lesbians?
no idea, but they always are. That's not mean, by the way.
That's
Lesbians
true.
in the comments, usually they're soccer girls.
Dykes.
I wouldn't call them dykes.
Is dykes offensive?
Apparently, I say dyke a lot. Apparently, it's
Why?
like nasty. Does it mean ugly lesbian?
Oh.
Maybe like, yeah, I think if you say, oh, dykes, because there are dykes, and we see a lot of dykes.
Dykes on bikes. That's
I
the
think
thing
a
in the
dyke's
Mardi
like
Gras.
a blokey lesbian.
Is that like a bear? Like gay dudes who are really hairy are bears.
Yuck. Good on them,
Shout out to
man.
me bears out there.
That's right.
There's a bear in there.
Mm.
And a bear. Big week on the Mums Group here in Newcastle. Dickie's
I'm
getting.
about to get banned.
How many warnings have you had on the Mums Group?
About as many as Sam Kerr.
You've had quite a few. Did you want some of this?
No.
Very good. Now,
Sculling our iced coffees and water. Oh, I dropped mine. The Mums Group.
if you're not in the know,
Let me take my Crocs off.
Oh.
I'm getting sweaty.
let me tell you this. There's a thing called the Mums Group, and it's basically where mothers go for advice. Or
Two of them are good people. The rest are slags.
There are some slags on there, some bad things. Like,
Slappers.
who was the one that was like talking about smoking? Was that the one we were talking about earlier in the week? A lady went on there and was pregnant, and she couldn't stop smoking.
And yeah, so this lady put up a post saying, Mums, I really need some help. I'm a first-time mum and I'm pregnant. She was 20 weeks pregnant. And she said, I can't stop vaping and having cigarettes and smoking marijuana at night time. And listen,
I don't see anything wrong with that.
if you're not pregnant, sure, go for gold.
Fair.
Fuck your body up.
Fair.
But, you know, she's got a little babe in there
But what were the
that
comments
she's
like?
killing. So most of the comments, and this absolutely blew my mind, were other mums just saying, oh, it's so hard. Don't put such pressure on yourself.
And it is hard.
Try hypnosis.
A lot of people
Try
were
this.
really. What's the word I use? in this-
Mollycoddling.
Mollycoddling, and also, what's the fucking word about when you're sort of enabling this
Yes,
person?
they were enabling
They're
her.
enabling
100%.
her.
Yes.
And by giving people excuses
For
and
their shit
saying
behaviour.
it's okay, it's fine, just, It's shit.
is shit.
You need in that situation where you are trying to change, but you can't quite do it yourself. You need someone to be real with you. And
a lady did just that. A lady commented on it and she said, "You want advice? Just fucking stop." And it got lots of likes, myself included. And she's like, "This isn't helpful. I already feel bad about it." And she goes, "Well, you wanted advice? Stop because you're killing your baby. I'm not going to tiptoe around you being a fucking piece of shit."
Oh, and if you smoke while you're pregnant, you're a piece of shit.
100%. You should have your baby taken off you. Sorry.
100%. Don't care.
Fucking come for me.
Suck
I don't give
me
a
off.
shit. But that's just pure fucking evil.
But the best story from the week from the mums group was the dog at the school. Now, this was like a rant from some lady. And Claire shows me all of these, so
good.
I thoroughly enjoy it. There's always some great stories on there. But this lady was upset. She made this long-winded, shitty rant.
It was a big
paragraph with lots of words, lots of commas, lots of commas, perfect punctuation. All about a dog licking her child's arm. Claire, can you remember it? Or do you have it?
I probably got the screenshot, but it'll take me too long to find it.
Fair enough.
But basically this lady said, "Can we please stop having dogs at school pickup? This is just outrageous. My little boy is traumatized." And I've gone, "Oh my God.
What happened? Yeah, attack.
Holy shit." I'm scrolling down. And she said, "He got licked."
Licked, you say?
Licked. And I was like, "You fucking serious?"
But what did you put there? So everyone was bagging her.
Everyone's
but
going
your
on.
comment particularly got deleted.
Oh, yeah. So there's people on there that are actually like full harassing this woman, going like, "Yeah, fucking harden up. You're a bitch.
Oh,
Fucking all this sort of shit." And I just posted is it GIF or GIF? GIF? A GIF of Donald Trump saying, "Nobody cares." And I had to chuckle myself.
Which Claire puts in every comment
That's
section
all
on the
I
mums
comment.
group.
I'm never mean or fun. I don't put anything weird. I just always put Donald Trump
memes,
GIFs.
sorry.
And it always is funny. But I keep getting banned or in trouble for putting
They
it.
only take down your stuff.
Yes, but these other fucking women are on there bagging each other, like not having a laugh, being actual bullies, or being unkind to some mums that are asking for advice about.
I think a lot of people would see you posting Trump and they'd just go, "Oh my God, that's disgusting."
I think
Why
it is
would
too.
you do that? Why would you do that? That's so gross.
Why you do me like that?
Why'd you do
fuck
me
'em.
like that, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, it's great, the mums group. I do worry for you getting deleted or banned from it though.
Well,
then
our
we won't.
podcast will be over. I won't
What are
have
we
anything
gonna
else to
talk
talk
about?
about. We have more to talk about when we're on the road traveling.
I think we talk about a lot.
We do cover
We're
the
about
hot
to
topics.
go back on the road. Shows in Melbourne and Victoria, and then we're actually heading up north into Brisbane and not Brisbane, but Bribie Island. I think we're going to do a show. So if you're up around there, that'll be good. And a heap of other shows. We're going out to the Western New South Wales and also somewhere else. Foster. We're doing a show at Foster. That'll be fun.
Very nice.
I'm going to work on some new material. So we're going to do some nice, small, intimate shows. We're going to kiss each other.
They're usually better shows.
I'm going to kiss everyone in the crowd.
Yeah. Very nice.
That's right.
You're sick.
It's going to be sexual.
We had one more topic to
Oh,
cover.
I remember what it was.
What was it?
You got a hand job at the nail salon.
Oh, yes. So,
Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Go on.
I got my nails did.
Oh, yes.
Nice little beige
They
and
do look
purple.
lovely.
Very nice.
Very shades.
And I'm pushing my chair back because I'm ready to go. And I went, "Thanks so much. They look great." And I've pulled out.
You pulled out. Gross.
And she goes, "Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Give me a minute."
Hello.
She goes, "Wait, stop."
Was she an Australian lady?
She goes, "Oi, Dal, wait.
Oi, Sheila, come
Oi,
over here.
Sheila,
Oh,
come
Struth.
back here." So I went back in. So she grabs my arm, my hand forward, and starts putting
Come here.
yeah, like that. And she grabs the green Vaseline and just goes
The
ham.
green Vaseline.
You know the green bottle, the green bottle, the aloe one.
How old is the Vaso?
No, it's
She
nice.
grabbed the green Vaseline. It was
It's
angry.
aloe vera.
It turned into the Hulk.
So she grabs my hand and my arm and starts jerking off
Oh.
Yeah. my hair. I didn't burp. She's pull it on my arm, and then starts
So why does she
beating off my fingers.
beating off your fingers?
So I'm like, I've had a hand massage before because I'm only human.
I bet you beast. Because you're only human.
Yeah.
Because I'm only human.
But I've had that happen, and I've hated that too. And I'm like, oh, thanks, yes, oh, yes, let me just fucking go. And she's beating me off, and I'm sitting there going, get fucking thrown around. And I was like, and then she goes, are you finished? And I went, and I said, yeah, mate, thanks.
We should put that at the start of the episode and confuse the fuck out of everybody.
Amen to that. But yeah, I got beat off at the hand salon, and I didn't enjoy it, and I had to wash my hands very much afterwards.
Dickie, what do you got on this week, love?
Training, chasing Kuss around, attempting to make the bed every day, but never doing it.
I think Kuss said I love you this morning.
Everything how you said I love you this morning.
It was very nice.
So everything in the world's perfect.
Well, we're planning his birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be Curious George themed, Pokemon themed, trucks.
dinosaur trucks theme.
Yeah.
And if you know us, you know that sounds like us.
I know a lot of people like to do one theme, or a lot of parents these days like to do the beige theme, but we're not boring.
That's right. Fuck you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the Mum and Dad Show, episode 83. We'll be back next week. Make sure you check it out on Spotify as well. Also, we are uploading more videos to this channel with Dickie
Reactions
and I.
and such.
Yeah, we're going back to the back to our roots because we've finally got a little bit of time while the boy snoozes, and we can watch him from the camera.
That's right.
That we've hidden in his. Isn't it weird that we spy on our child while he sleeps?
No, we're keeping him safe.
Oh, but this isn't him. This is one of the neighbours' kids we're watching.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah, Dave. We've hacked into the.
He's
Isn't it weird that
14.
people hack into that shit?
I don't like it at all.
I love it. That's what I do. See you next time.
Thank you for watching the Mum and Dad Show. Toodaloo, au revoir, bye-bye.
Nude, bye.
Bye.